Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning, LaLa. And we're talking about living a life that we love. And can you imagine working with your partner, doing what you love? This is a power couple right here. We've got Nusha and Richard Raymond in the house. You guys have written and directed and produced a Million Eye short film. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, well, ladies first. But we love working together. This is our second film as the director and the producer, and we collaborate as well. It's really important because they're not here on this couch to give a shout out to our producers that we collaborate with, Josh Reinhold, Erin Charles. We love working together. We have our kids on the set. It's the best feeling in the world. And the reward is always the creation of whatever you're doing. And it's just such a bonus when you can do that with family around. So many of these films you go away from your family, whether it's the mum that's directing or the dad that's going off. And so to be able to do it together is just an absolute blessing.
Right.
We love it.
You have some huge actors in the short film. Tell us about some of them.
Yeah, so Katie Lowe's is the lead. She's in the show Scandal. She plays Quinn on Scandal, and she's amazing. We absolutely love her. And also Joe Morton. He was Kerry Washington's father in Scandal.
Amazing. Well, we have a little bit of a trailer about it. Let's take a look at it right now.
You know what photography means?
Yeah, it means pictures, right?
Yeah, but when you break it down, it really means drawing with light.
Do you think I'll ever be as good as you?
Hell, I ain't got what you got. You have the ability of showing us things in a different way. The way you feel it. That cannot be taught.
Well, what if I don't got nothing to say?
Not you again. You here to walk me home?
Yeah, Mom.
I don't know about pictures or art. They're just lovely.
Shoot something that you love so much that it hurts. The truth. The way you see it. Magic.
So powerful. So tell us a little bit about the premise of the movie.
So the film, written by Kurt Zacharias Jr., who's a first-time writer from Tennessee, it tells the story of Leroy, a 14-year-old boy who sees the world in a unique way, but he sees beauty, revelations, and stories in places that people would think are just ugly and mundane. And he has a camera, an old 35mm camera that's broken. It's his father who died fighting for the United States overseas. And he holds his camera and he frames up these images, but he doesn't know how to use the camera. And he meets this mentor figure in Joe Morton, who teaches him about 35mm photography and teaches him how to load and develop and capture the things that he sees. And through his art, it's the story of the film is one of healing and how art heals, especially in the relationship between him and his mum, who is an alcoholic and in suffering from the loss of the male figure in their lives. The film speaks to the importance of mentors in kids' lives, especially those from under-celebrated and underfunded communities. When we did our film last year, Souls of Totality, we went all around the world to these film festivals, and we would always meet these kids who come from families that didn't think a job in the arts was one that was worthy of anyone's support. And a lot of the questions that we would get is, how could I do that? What's the way in? And I just felt that showing how mentors in these people's lives are the ones that can really help you, especially when you first start out, when you first feel that art, that light in your heart, and it's fragile, and you've got to learn about it. And these moments in one's life have fragility in them. You could go off the path and never go the route of becoming an artist, never find that voice. It's just extinguished before it's even been discovered. And so we just felt it was a really good thing. The script was brought to us by our producer, a friend, Josh Reinhold, and we shot it in Atlanta, and it was just the most amazing experience.
Amazing, you guys.
Just incredible.
Amazing.
I wanted to ask you something, right on the break. you and I were talking about the ways in which art is so healing, and you mentioned sort of for the 13-year-old actor there that it
Yeah.
actually was a very healing, sort of cathartic and therapeutic experience for him actually to get into acting. Talk to us a little bit about that, because I think that's often overlooked.
Well, Elijah shared recently with us a story of how he suffered from anxiety. He's a 13-year-old first-time actor. This is his first film.
Wow.
And he found that going to acting classes was a way of him being able to pacify and heal his anxiety, inhibiting other people, experiencing what it's like to feel what other people feel is his way of actually feeling better.
Yeah,
And
he shared that with everyone also.
I love that.
Yeah, to like inspire other peers around him, which I think was really mature for a 13-year-old boy.
So much smarter than me. I just struggled through it for 20-some years.
Tell us where we can find and follow your personal journeys and find the short film.
So we can find the short film on A Million Eyes on Instagram and on Facebook, and also the website, A Million Eyes.
Yeah, we're currently playing at film festivals all over the world. We've got 6 film festivals in November.
Right.
We're at St. Louis, Pittsburgh. We're in London. We're in Japan. So if you just go to the Facebook, you should find a cinema near you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Fantastic,
You guys.
guys.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Really
We'll be
well.
right back.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate